Hey everyone, this is Yonanin. I hope you're doing well today. I am going to immerse you into top neighborhoods in Cary, North Carolina. So stay tuned. And welcome back! As I told you, I will be covering top neighborhoods in Cary, North Carolina. I love being here. We are actually in the West Cary location. Our daughter goes to middle school here. Our son goes to elementary school in Cary. So I know a lot about Cary, North Carolina. We've been here since 2011. In case you haven't seen any of my videos, what you need to know is that we relocated from Los Angeles ourselves. So I'm from Europe to LA, and then we came to Cary, North Carolina in 2011. And I've sold hundreds of homes ever since. And so if there's anything that you would like to know, housing related, restaurants related, job related, specific neighborhoods related, I am your girl. So feel free to call me, text me, email me, whatever works for you. Click on that subscribe button, the bell button, because I do post videos every week. So it really does matter to me especially if you're considering coming here and you do not know the drill. It really makes a difference for me if you subscribe and if you just call me for information. Thank you so much, and let's dive right into the information. Cary, North Carolina offers an excellent location to everything anyone could possibly want. If you are going to work here or in the RTP, if you might work at Lenovo, or you might work in downtown Raleigh, it's very close. It's going to be anywhere max 20 minutes, I would say, drive to downtown Raleigh. It's going to be 10-15 minutes to the Morrisville RTP location, to the international airport, and even to Durham or Chapel Hill, Apex, that is very close to Cary, very conveniently located. That is the point, and I think you got it. I will tell you some facts about Cary that I personally love not as a realtor, right? As a mom, as just someone that relocated here in 2011. The first thing that I was in awe about was the greenway system. My daughter was 4 years old when we came, and the parks and the fact that I could just go from one park and travel across the highway to another park and then take the greenway and just go for miles and miles. I am also a runner, so everything that I'm sharing now with you is very personal, but you might want to know these things because I could be giving you a lot of dry information and you would be like, okay, we know it's centrally located, we know, all these things, and we can Google things, but I think that the personal things that people don't necessarily find or cannot relate to online are the most important ones, or at least those were the ones that were important to me when I relocated, right? I wanted to know about the schools. I wanted to know about the neighborhoods, the price points, also the parks, places to go. And I can tell you, we are in the West Cary area and we drive about 20 minutes, if 20 minutes, to Marbles Museum, about 15 minutes or so to the Pullen Park that is in downtown Raleigh, right? So again, those things really mattered to me. And schools. I will be geeking out here and looking at my data that I pulled, just because it's a lot of data that obviously I can't remember, I know, but I want to make sure that I am covering everything. One thing I would like for you to know is that there is a 7-acre expansion happening in downtown Cary, and the expansion is marvelous. If you have a pet, you are definitely going to love to see the Bark Bar. I'm trying to say Bark Bar is part of this expansion and the 7-acre park that is going to open in the summer of 2023. And it's something that I've never heard about. I don't know if you have, but to have a pet and you to just sit down at the Bark Bar, I'm looking at, it's going to look amazing. I'm going to try to get some pictures of the future project and put them on the screen for you so you can see and you can Google it as well. Also, there's going to be a children's play area called The Nest. elevated skywalks, botanical gardens, water features, and an area for a market. I mean, wow, I really think that downtown Cary is going to turn into one of those must-sees. You're gonna look at top things to do in North Carolina. Is gonna be like, go to downtown Cary because you have never seen anything like that. We've lived in Los Angeles. We have visited a lot of cities in Europe, and I've never seen anything like that. So, yep. That's one thing that I want you to know. Another cool feature, fairly close to downtown Cary, is Coca Booth Amphitheater. I mean, combined technology and symphony and nature, and for me, it was heavenly. There's a lake there. It's very close to the Regency neighborhood that I'm going to be telling you about. There are a lot of concerts, a lot of festivals, but there's a lot of things happening at the Coca Booth Amphitheater. And so that was the second thing that I was really in wow about, right? I want to tell you that because Cary is fairly small, it's very easy to commute in Cary. And the biggest thing, I know you might laugh. However, the biggest thing for me was I needed to have a Trader Joe's and a Whole Foods. How silly is this? But I just wanted to have something that I can relate to because we are obviously from Europe and I wanted specific foods that we love. And that's where I was going in Los Angeles, right? So besides the farmers market and the fresh foods, I wanted to have something that I can relate to. So we moved next to Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. There's a Wegmans right now, just super big. As I said, a lot of great restaurants, a lot of great cafes and breweries. And if you do not know that about Cary and generally about Raleigh, there are more breweries in the area than in Germany at the moment and more things that you can try. So yeah, just some fun stuff, right? It seems like okay, we're doing a bark bar. So people are like, we're drinking a lot. No, I'm just kidding. But I just want you to know how cool it is, right? Because when somebody was asking me, where do you live? And I'm like, well, I live in Cary. And they're like, what's that? Where is that? And I'm like, yeah, that's the cool place where you can play a lot of golf, drink a lot of cool, beers, have great cafes, like a lot of great coffee happening here, you guys, and go to a bunch of super diverse restaurants. So, I mean, yeah, it's Cary and it's 10 minutes from Raleigh and it is cool and amazingly located. Okay, so let's dive into the geekiness of the neighborhoods because I have them here and I can give you any other information about neighborhoods that you might want. MacGregor. I kind of chose them based on the most favorite neighborhoods from our clients and from us, right? MacGregor is 10-minute walk to Trader Joe's. So that's kind of the area that we moved to in the beginning when we came here in 2011. It's close to Duck Donuts, to Walmart, to the Waverly Plaza, where the tree lighting is happening for Christmas, and there's all the concerts, and again, a lot of places, especially for you fellow women, if you want hair, nails, spa, gyms, a lot of that stuff. You're going to be very close if you live in the MacGregor area. So MacGregor is very, very well known for the golf course, for just the MacGregor Country Club. MacGregor Village is right across, a lot of shopping. But when you say MacGregor, you say golf, right? A lot of homes. I mean, I was looking at the data. The average home price was about $800 or so. Just so you know, for the average home prices, when I give you these details, you are going to see that this is just kind of in the last 6 months. However, the market is crazy, right? So we're seeing a lot of people with cash, and it might be that the average in the last 6 months, which is what I pulled, is $800K. But right now, whatever is under contract, it could be that it's completely changing the average. So I'm just giving you the last 6 months just from a safety perspective. Just kind of, you can get a house at $700-800, but MacGregor is going to be more into the higher price point. So again, golf, neighborhood, pool, MacGregor Downs Country Club, which is a private club, a comprehensive range of services for the entire family, like really, really nice. And one thing that I love about that location is talking about the MacGregor Village, the Asali Bakery. Asali, I think that's what you call it, Asali Bakery. It's in the village, and it's in the MacGregor Village shopping area. And it's just, there's a lot of great restaurants around, but that's the one thing that I love attending and just going and drinking my coffee and eating their freshly baked bakeries. So that's one neighborhood, and the first neighborhood, MacGregor, okay? And the zip code is 27511. I will say the last thing about MacGregor, a lot of homes are older and there's a lot of revamping, right? So if you buy something that was built in the 1980s, 1990s, or even older than that, there's a lot of people who are just building, tearing the homes down and selling them for millions of dollars. Just so you know what you're talking about when you're saying MacGregor. The second neighborhood that I want to talk to you about is Preston. It is on the other side of Cary in the 27513 zip code. Another golf neighborhood with pool and prestige. The median price point for the last 6 months was around $600,000, but truthfully, when you say Preston, because these last 6 months of research for Preston include smaller homes. However, most people that want to buy in Preston want something larger, so you are going to see that most homes are going to be in that 800 plus price point. The schools that belong to Preston are Weatherstone Elementary, Davis Drive Middle School, and Green Hope High School. I want to add the fact that when you see schools in Wake County, it's a big uncertainty. There are neighborhoods and families that have 3 children, for example, and they could go to different schools just because of the cap. And so do not count on it. Definitely look at it, because most probably your child will go to some of these schools. This is something that I'm pulling from public data. WCPSS, Wake County Public School System, is the website that you want to go to, and just put the address and determine the school that your child will go to. I will put the link there for you, so feel free to check it out. However, do not take anything as it is, because you never know, again, in Wake County, okay? So these are the schools that are, for now, the ones that belong to Preston. It's one of Wake County's largest neighborhoods, and the SAS Institute is actually the institute that founded Preston in 1993. So, yep, median price point, like I said, around 600K, but look at something a little bit higher than that. So this particular neighborhood is a very well-kept and quaint one. It is in the 27519 zip code, and it's called Wellsley. Davis Elementary, Davis Middle, and Green Hope High Schools, and very close to golf, to shopping, as in you can walk to Taza Kitchen, which is one of our favorite. It is 2 minutes from my house. I am in Whitebridge, and I can tell you that from Wellsley, not only can you go to one shopping center, you actually have access to Harris Theater. You can walk or bike to Fresh Market, to H Mart, which is the biggest Asian store around. You are about 10 minutes drive to Wegmans, a few minutes into getting to Morrisville. And if you are professional, if you are a professional moving to the 27519 area, you will find that Wellsley, that is across from Berkeley, where you will find a little bit higher priced homes, is just that perfect combination of good quality homes, great ambiance for the family, and affordable everything, right? From price to HOA, a very, very nice one. Our next neighborhood is called Regency. It sounds fancy, doesn't it? Well, not only does it sound fancy, but it's also fancy, and it's also very affordable, right? So guess what? Regency is very well known for having the $400,000-$500,000 homes, but then also having high-end luxury, $1 million plus. It is very close to the golf course, to the Coca Booth Amphitheater, which I was mentioning before, also to the Waverly Place and to Lifetime Fitness. I'm not even mentioning the highways and the accessibility because everything is right there. So you are 15 minutes from downtown Raleigh. You are just a speed away from Apex and Holly Springs, and also very close, 15-20 minutes to Morrisville. So very centrally located with homes that are newer and also affordable if you want more affordable, or high-end luxury if you want to go that route. If you want a neighborhood that has easy access to the American Tobacco Trail, that is Copperleaf. Copperleaf is situated in the 27519 zip code, and it's going to cost you roughly $1.1 million to get into Copperleaf. The cool fact about Copperleaf is that you can buy a home that's 5,000 square feet and even more. Most of the homes have been built after 2000, and you are going to get a lot of land and very mature trees, right? So estates, amazing homes. The not so cool part, if I can say that, is that your high schooler, if you have more than one in the household, could be going to either Panther Creek or maybe to Green Level, which is very interesting, right? We've talked about schooling in Wake County, and again, you never really know for sure. The elementary school has been, just steady, I can say, and it's White Oak, and the middle school is Mills Park. Our next neighborhood is also in the 27519 zip code. However, it is a little bit more affordable. For the last 6 months, the median price point was about $685,000. And the cool fact about this neighborhood that is called Cary Park is that it has a 28-acre lake that is surrounded by a 2-mile pathway. So if you're a jogger, if you love running like I do, and if you have a dog that is also enjoying your workout, this is an ideal neighborhood. Also built after 2000, and the schools are some of the best. The elementary school, based on my research here, can be Mills Park or Hortons Creek. It is what it is. The middle school, Mills Park, and the high school, Panther Creek. There are volleyball courts, playgrounds. There's a lot of playing fields in the neighborhood, as well as a clubhouse with a big screen TV and a pool table. So welcome to Cary Park 27519. With almost 2,000 homes, 3 lakes, a pool, fantastic neighborhood, limitless golfing, anything that you might desire, and also a very affordable price. I was looking here and it's $590,000 in the last 6 months. You can think about Lochmere as an iconic neighborhood. If you are relocating to Cary, I would urge you to drive through it, as you will be able to see people fishing, biking, strolling, jogging on the greenways. It's absolutely fantastic. The interesting thing is that because it has 2,000 homes, I was looking at the schools, and the first version for elementary, middle, and high school was Dillard Athens or Oak Grove Lufkin Athens. So quite interesting. However, the sense of community and just the style of the neighborhood and how chill it is, it really makes you think that you are on vacation in your own home. Especially some of the homes that are on the lake are absolutely breathtaking. 27511 is the zip code, and like I said, it's just very close to everything. This is also close to the Whole Foods area, to the hospitals, to Trader Joe's, anything shopping related. 15-20 minutes top to downtown Raleigh, also close to Apex, Holly Springs. So Lochmere, the iconic Lochmere, is something that you definitely have to drive by, even if you don't move there. Our last neighborhood is the Pines at Way Crossing, 27519 zip code and a median of $625,000 in price point. If you are looking at new construction, the ROI on this neighborhood is off the charts, amazing. Executive style homes at 600, 700. That is a steal, you guys. Also great amenities. I mean, a clubhouse, fitness center, pool, playground, everything. Right here, very close to the international airport, to the American Tobacco Trail, to to Apex, to Holly Springs, Morrisville, everything is right there. So again, Toll Brothers is the builder, almost brand new homes, 600, 700, modern. You don't really have to do much with these homes, you just have to buy them. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. Oh, but you know what? Before I do that, I need to mention the schools for this neighborhood. So White Oak, Mills Park, Green Level High School, or Panther Creek High School. Again, just as the last time, do not count of these schools. I'm just letting you know based on the Wake County Public School System, based on the research data that we put out there. So please check. If you want more updated information, connect with me and I will look, or I will have a Zoom call with you and we can check together, the websites, and we can check everything else that you might need to know. That would be all, you guys. Thank you again for watching, for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that notification button and the bell button, because I am here, non-scripted. Here's the information. We've sold hundreds and hundreds of homes, helped a lot of people relocate to the area. So appreciate it. Have a beautiful rest of your day and watch the market. It is definitely a very hot market. Take care. Bye-bye.